Hello, everyone. Welcome to this session on Cloud Network Frontier for Network Transformation, a topic that I think is very pertinent and sizzling hot, given all the action we are seeing with CSPs, NEPs, and hyperscalers getting into newer solution domains. And given the momentum we are seeing, it seems the action is just starting. Over the past few years, we have seen technology evolve around us like never before. And this is transforming businesses cross industries. CSPs were the first one to be disrupted with declining revenues from traditional services and are now at the eye of this storm, enabling disruption for other industries downstream, but also at a sweet spot to encash the emerging opportunities around newer revenue streams emerging, collectively called as Industry 4.0 or Industry X.0. Cloud, at the heart of all digital transformations, is now top of the CXO agenda. And in the past, the driving factor for cloud adoption has been scalability, cost, resilience, and optimization factors. The impetus now is coming from the access to innovation and revenue growth avenues that it brings along with it. And as the newer use cases emerge, the focus is shifting to telecom networks. So they are becoming what we call as the new battleground. Because be it the increased usage of high resolution videos, social gaming, or even the industrial applications, it is the network transformation that has to enable these applications and end user experiences. The network transformation promises to usher in new business services, new revenue streams, improve CSP's own operational efficiency. And then CSPs are embracing software defined networking and deploying network functions in virtualized form factors like never before. So, in the past, we have seen purpose built hardware tightly coupled to underlying tasks, which is now giving way to generic hardware and a software layer on top doing most of the network functions, which is engendering innovation and opening new revenue opportunities, opening ecosystem for new players to come in. And as this trend picks steam, CSPs realize the future is about networks with cognitive capabilities, SDN, advanced analytics, resulting into new routing paradigms, taking autonomous, intelligent network operations to an entirely new level, sort of the emergence of intent based networking that we have been speaking about for long. But if you look at the progress made, we have seen a lot of action happening at the core network, um, which is closest to telco operations and easier to control. However, access network is where end control points are, and most of the end user devices are. And that's where this entire virtualization, cloudification action is shifting to. A potential big prize for CSPs to move towards access and edge is the IoT and industrial internet value chain for offering progressively intelligent and vertical services through their leadership at the edge, both on B2C side as well as on B2B side. However, globally, CSPs are still struggling to come up with compelling use cases for convincing their customers of business value of NFVs around this. As a matter of progress, most VNFs are still virtual machines, not Kubernetes containers, and virtual replicas of hardware appliances. And that's where we see hyperscalers making bold moves around edge computing and solutions therein, but have only partial control over such key edge attributes as location, network, infrastructure, etc. While CSPs have the natural advantage with ownership of data, connectivity, etc. And that's where potentially we could see a whole lot of cooperation as well as competition between CSPs, NEPs, and hyperscalers going forward. From our vantage point, we see this entire movement across three broad classifications: migration, where mostly reporting, rehosting of applications is happening to the cloud, cost and resilience being the key driving factors. Acceleration is where we are now seeing a whole lot of action happening where cloud native architectures are being drawn, applications are being built that are cloud native, and data foundation is being laid for potential data monetization in the future. Um, but it's the growth and innovation phase, which is where I think the entire focus is shifting to business outcome. So, data, AI are bringing insights that are leading to industry solutions and outcomes uh, that are resulting in enhanced business outcomes. While all this is happening fast, uh, the key challenge emerging is from point of view of defining an architecture, as CSPs have to manage a balance between their traditional applications, network functions, etc., to prioritization and delivery. uh, this is also requiring adequate skill sets to be built for undertaking these initiatives at scale. And those skill sets are not being generated organically in the organizations. Additionally, most of these discussions are pulling in CIO or CIO organization, which is again putting some stress in intra organizational boundaries. Finally, and most importantly, much of the pipe dream around cloud computing and thereof is around collaboration, seamless collaboration across the entire ecosystem. It becomes of paramount importance in that case that standards are defined well and adhered to by all key stakeholders for this collaboration to happen seamlessly in future. And that is where Accenture is putting money where its mouth is. Accenture has announced a cloud first initiative with a committed $3 billion investment over the next 3 years by pooling in knowledge, experience, and resources together to approach this in a holistic manner, from lean architecture, liquid delivery requirements, to addressing organization and culture as well as change management requirements, in addition to the need for standardization, as I was talking about earlier. We have also come up with cloud assessment frameworks to help our partners on where to start and what matters most for them in this journey. Now, CSPs themselves are encountering complexities in defining architecture as they work with multiple partners across these cloud initiatives. Alignment with standards, bodies to ensure compliance, as well as certifying their own VNF, so complexities are avoided in collaboration and rendering third party solutions is becoming key. The topic Telco Cloud Frontier for Network Transformation today assumes very high importance in the light of these. The panel that we have compiled today will discuss various aspects for CSPs and others ecosystem partners to work together and address several of these requirements. I am looking forward to a wholesome discussion amongst our panel members and to learn a lot from it. I'm sure you do as well. Thank you.